Everybody claims to have a network, a global network, an international network, a network of sources, a network of insiders. Stratfor had a different opinion, and it was brutally honest. Stratfor was a private intelligence company often described as a civilian intelligence agency. For decades, its analysts studied how information actually moves through governments, corporations, militaries, and intelligence services. One of their most entertaining definitions concerns something called a network. Today's Stratfor term, network. Here is the original definition. A set of interactive agents, very rare in reality. Networks have very high failure rates because penetrations take everyone down. Operating sources in isolation is the preferred method. Anyone who says, we have a network of agents or sources around the world, is full of shit. He really means we have a bunch of sources around the world, and if he really does, he won't tell you that. He'll ask what you need to know, and will supply you with that. If you're really running a global operation, you don't tell people that. Ever. Most people claiming a global network mean that they have sources they can activate if they need to in a couple of places, usually expats. Unless they are totally full of shit, which is more likely. The more they brag about networks, the less likely they are to have them. Use network only if you don't mean it. This may be the most Stratfor definition ever written. Their message is simple. Real networks are usually invisible. Fake networks are usually advertised. The louder someone talks about their powerful connections, the less impressive those connections often are. Imagine two people. One posts daily about their incredible network. The other never talks about it. Guess which one intelligence professionals would trust? The person posting photographs with everyone in the room. Or the person everyone in the room quietly knows. The same principle exists in business. The most valuable relationships are rarely public. Warren Buffett did not build Berkshire Hathaway through networking breakfasts. He built trust over decades. 1,000 business cards are not 1,000 relationships. They are 1,000 pieces of cardboard. Politicians often talk about alliances. Intelligence officers talk about access. These are not the same thing. An alliance is visible. Access is valuable. One gets headlines. The other changes outcomes. Human beings confuse visibility with importance. We assume what we can see is what matters. But power often operates quietly. The strongest bridge in a city is rarely the most photographed. The most influential relationship in a room is rarely the loudest. Stratfor's lesson is surprisingly simple. If someone constantly tells you about their network, you are probably looking at their marketing, not their network. Because the people with genuine access usually have no reason to advertise it. And the more real the network becomes, the less visible it gets.